So I think I might have figured out the reason why we're here, the reason why we're on this planet, and just the whole purpose of life, I guess you can say. You can call me crazy, call me whatever you want, but hear me out first. This little story might help resonate with you a little bit. So the other day, me and my girl, so I had my car, it was at the shop. I had to bring it over there to this next town over, about 15 minutes away. So, like, we don't need to type it in the GPS. It's a town that we've been to plenty of times. So we head over there, and it takes about 15 minutes to get there normally. But on this particular day, like as we're getting there, I see there's a shit ton of traffic everywhere, and it's taking a lot longer than 15 minutes to get to this place so I can get my car. And we get closer. As we get closer, it's about 30 minutes now, so double the time it takes to get there. And we get there, and or not get there, but we get to the town, and we're still like a couple blocks away, and we notice the road is blocked off. And I'm like, oh my God, like I'm just trying to get my car. Like, what's going on? So we obviously had to get out because the road's blocked off. And we wanted to see what was up because we need to go down that road just to get my car. And as we get out, start walking in the direction to the shop, we notice, like, we see a shit ton of people just walking down the street. So we keep going, and as we get to the main road, we notice that there's a festival going on, like a little parade going on in the street. So they blocked everything off. And there's like, I don't know what the parade was for. It was like for the town. And I guess it's a yearly thing they do in October. But they had food, they had music, they had everything you could think of. So since we're in the street and we're in this parade, we got nothing else to do. Or at this festival, we have nothing else to literally do. We walk. I see a little food truck because I was a little hungry. Get some food there, nice little wrap. Continue down the street, get a nice little donut, like the customizable donut where you can put like Oreos, all that good stuff. And then we get her some things, and then as we continue on, we finally get to the shop, and then I finally get my car, and then I had to take I guess there's a different route you can take. But the reason I bring that story up is within life, you may have a destination that you're trying to reach. You may have a goal you're trying to get to, but there's going to be obstacles in your way. There's going to be things that you don't expect, and it might be frustrating at first. It might be annoying, like it was waiting in all that traffic for about 30 minutes. But you have to enjoy the moments that you do have while you're on your way to that destination. I feel like you need to enjoy the journey more than the destination. You definitely heard that before, but you have to, the journey, the path is where everything is made. The destination is the destination, but the journey is where a person is grown. The journey is where we flourish. The journey is where we just grow as a person. So we get to that. Once we got to that car shop, I was like, let's go, like just getting a car. But as we're at the festival, we were fully immersed in what was going on, and just the car was just the end goal, as you could say. So if you use that analogy as the car is your goal, if it's becoming wealthy or it's to get the job or to get anything, you can use that story with anything. Enjoy the moments, be fully present on the path way along to your goal. Because the goal, realistically, the end goal, it's only going to give you a little hit of dopamine where everything is, where you fully get that happiness, that joy, that excitement is within the path. So whatever you're going through, whatever you're trying to achieve, make sure you slow down a little bit. Make sure you take a step back. And you're going to have those obstacles. Like there's going to be things in your way. Like it's inevitable, but sometimes you got to go a different route. It might be even a better outcome than you thought. It might be something on the other side that you didn't even imagine if you continued on the standard route. Maybe sometimes you need to go down that path. That's your sign, is to go around. Maybe they might have those donuts. They might have those food trucks along the path. But you just have to enjoy the moment and be fully immersed. And like Alan Watts said, he mentioned this quote. And the quote, I'm going to summarize it a little bit. But essentially, he's saying the purpose of a dance is the dance. We don't dance to get to a specific location on the floor. We don't dance to get to point A to point B. The whole purpose of the dance is the dance. So with life, you have to do it. It's the same way. You have to enjoy it for what it is, and just go with the flow. Like, just kind of let things happen, and things are gonna come up. Things are gonna get in your way. But within life, like, there's so many variables. There's so many things that you don't account for. But like, you can't let that frustration, that anger, whatever it may be, get in your way. And just, it's not about where you're really going. Um, it's not about the point on the dance floor that you're trying to get to. The whole point of life, the whole point of this existence, of why we're on this earth, why we're on this planet, is the dance, is to enjoy the life that we have and to make the most of it. So I'll leave you guys with that.